Okay, hello humans. Today, I have my memory envelope. Today, we have Timmy's tips on some rust repair, some dents and stuff, little dingies. I'll show you. I gotta read this, hold on. Oh, I got a 4-year-old rust job I did. You can see how that looks after 4 years. It still looks pretty good. You'll see that. We got no stupid question coming in. There's Timmy time on this. We have a coming soon segment. That's going to be on here. A lot of segments this time. We have an extra special segment at the end. Stay to the end to watch the extra special segment. And don't forget to subscribe. It's always free. So might as well just subscribe. Need some subscribers. Thank you. And here we go. Let's get a little R&R. Okay. All right, so I'm doing this Sprinter van. Rust. I got rolled up these holes. Had rust all along the window, so I took the glass out. Little spots here and there, these Mercedes. But I found more rust. I gotta call the customer. A little bit of rust there, but I found a lot of rust on the bottom. Once I took this off, so I gotta call him. Tell him. All right, this is typical Mercedes. Rust from the outside just starts blistering everywhere. I'm gonna fix all that. I found some other rust. Fix on the wheel wells. So, fun. So, making patches. One of the rear wheels here. Making patches. Got a lot more patches to make. Sandblasted that. Gotta clean that up. Unreal. Unreal, this frickin' car, this truck. What else did I do? Oh yeah, I had to make a piece. No, there's it, right here in the corner. Right there, had to make a piece also. Alright, so working away on this thing. I get this piece I made. See, I bent it. Yeah, so I was saying, that piece will go right there. Okay, this is the segment we like to call. So, this question is from Beth. Beth, I heard you called in. You're trying to figure out what is the machine I use for my metal bending? You never show us, but we gotta see it. Well, Beth, this is what it looks like. This is how I do it. Here it is, the handy dandy bendy device. These arms come up like that, so that this will allow you to slide this in sometimes. So slide it in where you want it. Clamp this back down again. Grab this handy dandy arm under here, and then it will bend your metal the way you want it. I loosen it up, pull it out. Look at that. There's a bend right there. That's how that works. All right, here's something I did. What, about 4 years ago? You said. Yeah, when COVID, this whole front end was rusted. It's been 4 years. Still looks good. I blended it right here, which is you can see it a little bit, but that was just to get the rust out of there. And then I did over here about 4 years ago.
And that was gone.
Yeah, it was all rotted, gone, and it's still.
You put a dog leg.
Yep, still looking good. 4 years later. That's. I try to do a good job, so I guess I did a good job on this one. So that's good. Just showing a little bit of my work I've done down the road. So that was all rotted into there. I don't know if you can see it. I'm trying to, there we go. So I'd fix that. Still good. Still good. So I want it to look just like Frank. So I'm thinking about getting some primer and putting primer on the spots like Frank has. So that's all primer in the roof. I was thinking about even painting the roof so it looks like it has T-tops. And a little odd. That way they'd really look the same, be like, what the heck? Yeah, so I like talking on the camera. Apparently I enjoy it. I like talking to them. I just feel like I'm talking to my gardening friends. My humor, I hope you guys get it. I don't know. So I redid some seat pieces right here. Go on the back of the seats for the Camaro. They used to be that color. I'll show you how I did that. trying to get all the chalkiness out of it. Get back down to this color. Get rid of all this. So I'm going to DA that all out. I'll show you with the final product. Alright, so I've sanded the first one. Let's see how bad that looks. All scraped and gouged. I'm prepping that one now. Again, I'm sanding it with 120 on the DA sander, orbital sander. It's hard to hold this camera and do Alright, so now before I do anything, I'm going to clean these things with Semsolve, and then I'm going to spray this stuff. Apply some adhesion promoter on these parts too, and I'll start painting them. Okay, so it's been about 15 minutes. I'm going to coat it with the TexGuard. Just to give it a little bit of texture again. That should be good. I say it is nice living here in New Hampshire, but I'm like less than an hour from the beach. If you like to go to the beach, I don't. It's hot, can't go in the water, too cold. But anyways, less than an hour from the beach, and just a little over an hour to the mountains, which is nice. Plus you get seasons, gets a little bit of snow. Wish it wouldn't last as long, but that's okay. Oh, and the humidity is not so bad either. A couple weeks out of the year. No poisonous snakes and spiders. That's a big plus. Also, we don't have crocodiles in our water. You can go swimming anywhere you want to go. Maybe I should do a segment called Timmy's Tips, like this one. So you know, all these little spots on the Sprinter van. So before, these are all rust spots. So I have this little disc thing, see, 36 grit, whatever, goes on this. So I grind all the little spots with the rust, just to get most of the rust out of there. Then I sandblasted them, these ones. Then I put some, after I sandblasted them, I brushed a little epoxy primer on there. Then I used my DA, and I DA'd everything out with 80 grit, then I went over it and feathered it all out with 180. Now I put putty on it, and then the putty I'm sanding with 180, then I'll sand around the edge here with 320, scuff it a little further with a red Scotch pad, and then I'll prime it. Well, why don't you just prime over that without, why do you have to put the putty in there before, just leave it like that? Why? It fills any little imperfections. It just doesn't leave a bullseye after I prime it. That's why I do it. You may think it's overkill, but that's how I do it. It's how I've always done it, and all my stuff comes out nice, so that's why I do it that way. I was gonna say, when you run your hand over it, like this, you shouldn't be able to feel anything. I don't. Some of you other body boys out there might be saying, you fill it with primer, it'll be fine. Yeah, maybe, but I know my stuff's not gonna shrink beyond this because it already feels good now. That's my idea of fixing it right. Yeah, you may get away with the primer, but primer could shrink. Also have this monstrosity leaving at some point. Barely fits in the shop. It's huge. Look at it. I can barely even get that in my shop. My messy shop. But then after that goes out, I have another one. Another one right behind it. Oh boy, what do I do to myself? Things. Anyways, Max, because Max is gone. We're gonna get a cardboard cutout of Max and talk to him. But anyways, all right, the monster is done. A huge monster. Got it out of my shop. But the only problem is, now I get another one in the shop. And then after that one leaves, another one's coming. Ugh. Hello, boys and girls. It's time for... I don't know why I put that in there. I just thought it was funny. Sorry. Now, as always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, hit any icons I might have up there. I think it's, yeah, okay. So do all that. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Subscribe, that's important. Thanks for watching.